Hey y'all, it's your girl Stephanie. This is Wrestling in Color Podcast right here on YouTube. Make sure you thumbs up the video. Make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Those links are all over this page. Okay? And Pinterest too, if you want to see what shoes I like. What else? I appreciate my new subbies. Keep on subbing. Keep on subbing because we're going to be doing this all through the motherfucking summertime. And from what it looks like, I'm moving with these videos like 100 and I think I got over 100 videos on this podcast and I didn't even realize it. That's how I'm just having a good time, folks. I'm having a good time. So let's keep on rolling. You know, a lot's going on once again. And there's some topics that I want to touch on. Because that's what I do over here. I just don't be talking. I don't sit here and blow by blow wrestling. I sit here and have conversation about the wrestling community. Speaking of which, someone in the comments, hey, asked me if I was going to talk about reality of wrestling. And you know what? I do watch reality of wrestling, which is Booker T's promotion. And there's a lot of stuff that I can ask Booker T about his wrestling promotion that's been in existence going on 10 years. It's been like 8 or 9 years. And there's some things that I see that he's lacking. And I would love to know why he's lacking. So I'm about to run down on Booker T. And he's going to answer my motherfucking question. Okay, I got Brandy Rose to answer. I got, Rusev answer my question. I be trying to ask these people the questions. They going to motherfucking answer me, okay? And a couple other ones. What's her name? Mia Yim. She answered, even though she was like, bitch, I like my gimmick. You ain't gotta like it. That's why you still in the position you in, because your gimmick's whack. But whatever, we not talking about me again. What we talking about is ACH, aka Jordan Myles. And as of this article, May 7th, 2020, Jordan Myles, it says, admits regret over calling WWE racist. Now, oh boy, you listen to some in the internet wrestling community, you would have thought they want a motherfucking gold covered set of balls or something like, I told you he shouldn't have did it when he did. First of all, you need to understand what he is actually talking about that he regretted before you just say WWE ain't racist. That's a motherfucking lie. That's a stone cold lie. You think WWE is operating without a racist undertones that are so fucking blatant to where motherfuckers won't say it, but a lot of people who's been let go don't want to go back simply because WWE's practices don't line up with their values, Leo Rush. And you can hear that over on the Job of Tears podcast, because I heard that and I was like, oh, well, makes a lot of sense, even though I didn't care how he responded to what's his name? Mark Henry. But it's amazing to me that he was like, I don't even know this man, and he talking about, I lied to him. I don't know you. I just said, hey. Like, and you asking me, like, what's going on? Something you want to tell me? And I answered him, like, no. And then all of a sudden you come out to like, he lied to me, because Mark Henry's a saying, Bo, I already told you that. He's a go along to get along guy. And he ain't finna say nothing against the company that is still giving him a little bit of money. Okay? Okay. I hope Leo don't leave the wrestling community. I think he's a young talent. I know he into his music or whatever, and it's cute. Like, I'm not going to be listening to it like that, because I personally like old shit. But it's cute or whatever for what it is, so that's another conversation. Right now we're talking about ACH. So according to this article, ACH had a long time to think about his outburst over the t-shirt that let him leave in WWE. If you don't know, WWE put out a t-shirt. Jordan Myles thought it looked like blackface. Then you look at the t-shirt and it's literally a black shirt with a big smile and his name, Jordan Myles, written in white as the teeth. And black folks, specifically black Americans, we were thrown into a triggering situation. So, the former NXT performer who went by Jordan Myles back then took offense after WWE put a jersey up for sale that he thought was racially motivated. Even after public advice from other black figures like Booker T, Titus, he refused to relent. Again, Even after advice from the go along to get it on guys. Let's remember, Titus O'Neil touched Vince McMahon and ended up being put off TV for fucking damn near a year. Like, give me a break. Titus don't even get no shine on WWE unless it's some, you know, Make-A-Wish Foundation shit or whatever. Let me get something to drink real quick. I had to wet my whistle. So anyway, back to the conversation at hand, because I was just talking about how Titus is forever in catering. So, speaking to the Submission Squad podcast recently, so through the indie performer admitted he could have handled things a lot differently. And this is what ACH has to say, and I quote, "I always do my best to be a positive person. And I always try my best to be a good person. And man, being attacked by people you don't know, coming from all angles, all cities, states, countries, telling you you're wrong, it's like, fuck dude, it broke me. It really rocked me to my core. And I'll be honest, I wish I could have did things differently. I wish I would have just turned my phone off and just kind of let things die down. But being so in the moment and angry and feeling like no one's listening to you, I felt like I was trying to tell everybody something. My side. Or like trying to be heard, and I was just constantly being ignored. So I would pick up my phone and say, you're not listening. And I just start texting and going off this guy, blah, 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 blah. And I remember sitting back and thinking, man, this is not me. But I'm so angry, and I felt like I was not being heard and constantly being attacked. Pause. If you remember when this happened, the internet wrestling community does what the internet wrestling community does. They gaslight the fuck out of you. Majority of them are fucking backwoods, slack-jawed yokels who don't see fucking racism, even if it's in front of their face. These same people who's like, oh, Hulk Hogan, you know, you gotta get over it. You were in a slave. It's the same fucking people. The same people who don't want to wear face masks during a fucking pandemic because they're equating that with some type of oppression. It's slavery to tell me to wear a face mask. Really? You're comparing putting on a face covering to protect you from a fucking airborne illness to being put in chains and forced to work and build an entire country on your back, skin, teeth, hands, feet, blood, and never be paid or repaired generations later. That's what you're comparing? Those are the same people that Jordan Myles was up against on the internet. I watched it, and I said, and I was sending him tweets. And I also remember it was a certain wrestler who's also a lightweight, go along to get along guy who went all the way in on Jordan Myles. I forgot his fucking name because I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, why did you let this man do what he don't need you to be adding and piling on to him too? And you a black dude living in America, y'all fucking gaslight when you get a little piece of money like everybody else. Racism is real. That's what he felt. I remember it. Non-stop. Oh, he's stupid. Oh, how you gonna say that? And you working for him. You wanted to be there. You signed a contract. You knew. Didn't you see Cedric Alexander? Look what he going through. You knew y'all was going in. Y'all literally bullied the man to the point where he just said, fuck this and fuck y'all. He also said that Triple H wasn't paying attention to him. Vince McMahon wasn't paying attention to the people at the t-shirt. People was gaslighting him and shit. Man, listen, I know what the fuck Jordan Myles is, but y'all don't remember none of that. All y'all know now is, I told you so. I told you so. Anyway, he is trying to apologize for the way he handled things, not what the complaint was. To his credit, ACH was big enough to admit he regrets the way he acted back then, and it appears a lot of the anger stemmed from not being able to get through to folks with his side of the story. With the ongoing pandemic having forced indies to suspended activities, there's a lot he could do in terms of work. Not a lot, excuse me. Yet there's hardly any doubt the former NXT star will find ease getting back into the ring. Listen, he was working before the pandemic. He was doing a couple shows and he was still flipping and looking good out there. number one, and he will work when the pandemic's over. Does he have to work for WWE? No. Why? What the fuck? WWE is not the only people here. I just told y'all Ring of Honor got a whole fucking promotion. If you want to work with Booker T, shit. It's Impact, it's all that. So some people think Impact whack, and then these people working. The people got so much to fucking say are in their basement, and they ain't gonna tell you they don't got real fucking jobs, so they can't tell you where to work. Okay? And I would think Tony Khan and AEW, I would think for them to be so we're diverse, and y'all go listen to that conversation. Why would you shun him? Because the man could not get a word in edgewise and had a breakdown on the fucking internet? When the people, all they had to do was fucking listen to the man. It happens when you don't listen to somebody, they have a fucking breakdown. He didn't say that what he was talking about was not true and factual. He didn't say that. He said the way he handled it wasn't good. And the way he handled it is because of y'all fucking with the man. You saw somebody on edge. You saw somebody in a vulnerable spot, and you go and you pick and you pick and you pick and you pick. You know what I know? This pandemic, for the kids who get teased all the fucking time, for the kids who gotta go through shit when they go to school and don't nobody know about it, and end up coming home and kill themselves, I bet this pandemic is the best fucking thing that could have happened to them. They at home, they chilling, they ain't got to worry about bullies, they ain't got to worry about shit. Y'all worried about going outside and play. Imagine the people that gotta go to school and get fucked with all the time. Now they ain't gotta worry about it. Them motherfuckers gonna go back to school whenever school go back in, or 2 days, or however they gonna do it, and they gonna be a whole nother person. They gonna be like, I had a break from these motherfuckers picking at me, calling me names, making fun of the way I look every day, and now I got a break. They gonna come back solid as a fucking rock, and I can tell you, I am happy for those kids. Because I used to get teased in elementary school. And then the dude that used to tease me, hold on, listen to this. He used to call me nappy head, nappy dread. He used to go, the guy was 2 grades above me. And used to fucking tease me all the time. Come 8th grade, it's time for me to move into 8th grade. Why the motherfucker who teased me since I was in 4th grade, since I was in 5th grade, is now in my 8th grade class. Come to find out, motherfucker can't read. Come to find out, motherfucker mom's a crackhead. So guess who got the roast a motherfucker to oblivion? What? Let me tell y'all, the ones out there getting bullied, it don't last. Because the ones bullying you, well, they might end up being the president or something like that. But it don't last. It don't last. And I know y'all are loving this break. And so ACH is talking about the bullying he receives and why he handled it the way he handled it. ACH wanted to say it wasn't even a wrestling matter. ACH is upset because he wasn't booked right. This was some serious shit, he said to Submission Squad. And I quote, he said, I honestly wish I did things differently. I had people trying to tell me to use mental issues not as an excuse, but say it was the thing. You're depressed, right? That's why you're lashing out. I was angry. I'm not going to be like, sorry, mental issues. This is a serious issue. See what I'm saying? He taking racism seriously. A majority of y'all don't fucking want to see it. Y'all, the guy just got shot running down the street in fucking Georgia, in Brunswick. And I had a retreat in Brunswick. That's a really beautiful part of Georgia, by the way. It's like a swamp, but whatever. In Brunswick, and y'all still talking about, well, why would he go on a construction site? You know how many people walk on a goddamn empty house construction site and be peeking and shit? What are you gonna steal? A slab of wood? Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, he took the issue seriously. He says, I'm not going to say things like that to smooth things over. I had a meltdown in front of the entire world. I broke down in front of the entire world. I said so much stuff, and if I was able to go back and take it back, take it all back, it really sticks to me. I went from working my dream job, providing for myself. I was finally at a space in my life that I worked to where I was starting to feel comfortable. I sacrificed a lot for progress, and I don't expect anything back, but I made a lot of sacrifices. I'm ashamed of myself. I'm embarrassed. This is something that I'll never be able to shake. I know I embarrass a lot of people. Most importantly, I embarrass myself. I'm just not used to this type of negativity and attention. Waking up angry for no reason, mad at the world. Truth be told, it's all my fault. I'll take the blame for this. I could have put the phone down and deleted Twitter app. Let's be clear. He's literally talking about the way he handled the situation. He didn't say that the goddamn issue was not real and he takes that back. No, he said, I take back tweeting the way I was tweeting and going in on people because y'all was fucking bugging me. Somebody was like, well, where you at? Where's the support his motherfucker? Well, I'm still here. I still support ACH. I know exactly what he's saying. Y'all wasn't listening to me. Y'all was gaslighting me and trolling me all on the fucking internet. I couldn't take it no more. I didn't have nobody in my corner. He had all the fucking black names, the little 5-6 black names in wrestling, telling him, hey man, you better go down. Yeah, he had a meltdown. He didn't disappoint me. And I hope ACH goes on, and wherever he joins, he's going to be an asset. I don't give a fuck if he joins the Shibla wrestling company. He will be an asset. They don't have to worry about him rocking the boat. That's for sure. WWE is everybody's dream job until they get there, and then next thing you know, they fucking playing basketball as a tag team, fucking a tag team wrestling group, but you out here playing basketball and hosting fucking a Saturday Night Live skit and becoming a complete fucking clown. Who the fuck signs up for that? It's like that old school commercial where it says no one grows up to be a crackhead, and the guy's running from the cops and he a crackhead. Nobody says when I grow up I want to be a crackhead. You know, that's the old ass commercial. It's the your brain on drugs commercials. Excellent commercials, by the way. So I'm gonna leave it there. I just wanted to get that out, and I wanted to get that clarified that he did not say he apologized for bringing up the issue. He apologized for the way the issue was taken by the horns and ran off into the sunset. That's what he's apologizing about. Let's be clear. But whatever. If y'all need some more reference, I have 2 videos, Jordan Myles Revisited, and this will be the 3rd installment of the Jordan Myles saga, ACH saga. Listen to those. Get what you need to get from that. And here we are. He said he's in a different headspace now. Everything's calmed down. I'm sure he probably was like, yeah, if I could do it again, I would do it differently. I would want to, work with WWE. He's not going to work with WWE no more. And honestly, he needs to look on the bright side of things. At the moment, y'all working for WWE and y'all not really happy for real. He was not really happy for real. That's why he lashed out the way he lashed out. It was more than just that t-shirt. It was a whole lot of shit going on behind the scenes that we're never going to know, and he's not going to tell because he wants to leave that door open for maybe one day. And let's be real. If you could take back Hulk Hogan and all these other racist motherfuckers, you could let Jordan Myles come in. Why the fuck Jordan Myles can't go back to WWE? Because he called WWE out on racism. You got murderers, wife beaters. Y'all covered up for a murderer. You got drug addicts and all kinds of shit in WWE working. So Jordan Myles is done for because of that. Let's not be hypocritical. Let's not do it. But this is WWE. See, all it takes is a black person to fuck up one time, the door closed. Everybody else can fuck up till the cows come home and it's like, oh yeah, you already know. So I'm going to leave it right there. Once again, he is apologizing for the way he handled himself, not for the issue that brought about the overall barrage of texts and tweets and things of that nature. Okay? But what it did do is show you who's down for who. and Big Swole and all of the black indie wrestlers and Shane Strickland, all of them came out in support of ACH. When he said put the picture in black and white, if you stand with him, everybody was in support. And you had that small few talking about, you can't do that, why you do that, you dare it. Yeah. I remember. Y'all might not remember, but I do. So I'm gonna leave it here. Hold on. I'm gonna leave it here until the next video. Pound road to 300, and you tell me, what do you think ACH was talking about? How do you feel about ACH overall? Are you looking forward to him somewhere, popping up somewhere? And let's have a conversation. All right, y'all. Deuces.